The drama has officially reached explosive levels, and Mendeecees is not playing after Kirk Frost's most recent next-level betrayal. A career-destroying move so shady it might end him. This feud has now escalated into a full-scale legal battle. It's not just another reality TV fight. This could be the move that changes everything. But wait, what exactly did Kirk do this time? And how did Mendeecees pull the ultimate power move and hit him with a lawsuit out of the blue? If you thought the war between Nick Harris and Kirk Frost was over, think again. Rumor has it that Mendeecees have officially taken Kirk to court. But this isn't just any lawsuit. There are rumors of a massive conspiracy bubbling beneath the surface of what we thought we knew, and it turns out to be even messier, deeper, and darker than anyone imagined. Listen, this isn't just about men filing some random case for the longest time. Kirk believed he had Men V exactly where he wanted him. When M made his power move, the truth began to leak everywhere. But here's the real deal. Have you noticed how Yandi Smith has been completely silent about this whole mess? She used to be the first to defend Mendeecees, but now she hasn't said a word. Does this mean she doesn't support him anymore? Or does she know something too risky to say aloud? Could it be that if she speaks up, her own skeletons will come flying out of the closet? The whole thing began when Kirk Frost claimed L was running a covert plot against me. But when Kirk's scandal with Jasmine Frost exploded, it wasn't just about him cheating on Rashida Frost. Mess dragged MC's name into the fire. And then suddenly a shocking leaf recording revealed a private meeting between Kirk and M, where Kirk was caught plotting something very suspicious. The meeting took place in public, but someone inside recorded the entire thing. And when people heard what was said, Dees didn't hesitate to warn Kirk to stop the shady moves or face the consequences in court. But guess what? Kirk Frost didn't just ignore the warning. He doubled down and threatened MCs in return. Now listen, Mendeecees is not the type to back down. He's been through the system, so he knows exactly how to handle snakes. The real twist comes when you realize that this isn't just a defamation case. Rather, it's a criminal complaint that could potentially bring Kirk Frost down for good. But what exactly did Kirk do? According to sources, Kirk Frost wasn't just spreading lies. He was actively undermining MC's entire business empire. He was approaching his clients covertly, giving them false information, and even leaking private company documents through an anonymous source. This wasn't just a friendly rivalry. It was a planned attack, a hostile takeover plan, and when he finally put the pieces together, he knew there was only one way to fight back, so he took Kirk to court. It's not just a problem, it's a war, and this isn't just about business. It's a straight-up power struggle. Kirk Frost and I are both major players, and the only way we can destroy each other is through legal warfare and vicious backdoor tactics. But wait, there's more to this mess. Now that the lawsuit has officially begun and the notice of action has been served, do you really think Kirk Frost will just sit back and take it? No, that raises the next big question. Will Kirk Frost fight this case in court, or is he already planning another cunning move behind the scenes? More importantly, why has Yandi Smith been keeping quiet since the lawsuit broke? What's on her mind? Yandi's silence speaks louder than words. Did she already know this was going to happen? Or worse, is she actually supporting Kirk Frost? If Yandi actually withdraws from this conflict, what does that mean for MDs? For years, as long as MCs and Yandi were united, Kirk didn't stand a chance. But if Yandi suddenly turns toward Kirk, this could be the end of the game for MCs, now that MC's Harris has formally sued Kirk Frost. The drama is about to blow up because, let's face it, Kirk isn't the only player in this dirty game. What will Kirk Frost do next? Where will he stand? Most importantly, if Mendeecees wins this lawsuit, what will he really gain from it? He was caught cheating on his wife, losing business deals, and frantically trying to improve his public image now, but wait till it gets worse. Kirk isn't just relying on legal arguments. He's using his industry connections to manipulate the situation behind the scenes. And guess who's supporting him? His wife, Rashida Frost. Let's face it, Rashida has supported Kirk through all of his infidelity scandals and shady business dealings. Now, there are rumors that she's using her personal connections to shield Kirk from this lawsuit. Rashida is allegedly contacting influential people, including blogs, entertainment news, websites, and even experts, to prevent the case from being covered by the media. This isn't just conjecture, though. You'd think that every big blob would be buzzing the moment NBC's Harris filed the lawsuit. However, oddly, a lot of platforms have said nothing about what's actually going on. Kirk and Rashida appear to be doing everything in their power to prevent this case from going viral because they know that if too many people start looking into it, more secrets will be revealed. Speaking of secrets, let's break them down. We know that Kirk may have been involved in even more shady business dealings behind Mendeecees back when he secretly met with Mendeecees business associates and leaked private information. But that was only the beginning. Rumor has it that Kirk Frost used Mendeecees' name to get business deals for himself while posing as a member of MVC's ventures. Remember when he was caught mismanaging Rashida's money and allegedly using their joint accounts for personal expenses? Now that MVC is pursuing legal action, Kirk is worried because he knows that investigators looking too closely could find more than just business betrayal. This could be outright fraud. But wait, there's more. Yandy Smith has remained silent, and it's starting to look suspicious. Normally, whenever there is drama involving men, BCS is the first to defend them on social media. But this time, there has been no post, comment, or statement. What does that mean? There are two possible outcomes. Either Yandy doesn't support the lawsuit and secretly believes Mindy is making a mistake, or she believes taking Kirk to court will only make things worse, and she doesn't want to be involved. Alternatively, Yandy might have secrets of her own to keep safe. Or perhaps she is aware that if people start looking into this case, her past could come back to haunt her. Remember, Yandy has been accused of having dubious business dealings. And the controversy surrounding whether or not her marriage to DC men was staged for TV certainly didn't help her credibility. Now that Kirk and Ems are at war, perhaps Yandy is merely attempting to avoid conflict. If she chooses the wrong side, her entire public image could be destroyed. However, the real question is what will happen if Kirk is serious about countersuing Mendeecees. The real war hasn't even started yet, so the questions remain. Will Kirk actually proceed with a countersuit? Or is it just a bluff? Is Yandy keeping quiet because she has her own secrets? And most importantly, what happens if Mies wins? If he does, Kirk's entire career could be over. No more business deals, no more industry connections, no more love and hip-hop storylines to keep him relevant. Let's not forget that Kirk has powerful friends in the industry who might try to help him out of this mess. What kind of evidence will be revealed? Drama is far from over. In the next breakdown, we'll explore how this legal battle is upending the industry. Who is covertly taking sides, and what kind of repercussions Kirk Frost might face if this case doesn't go his way? The real question is, who will decide what to do next? Will Kirk go full villain and try to destroy VCs in court? Or will Wilman VCs unleash even more receipts that could bring Kirk down for good? Stay tuned because things are about to get even more bizarre. Kirk Frost is attempting to fend off M. Harris's lawsuit, and things are going to take a while. Kirk knows that this lawsuit could be the last nail in his career, so he's using every dirty trick in the book to survive, but men aren't supporting him. Remember when we discussed how C allegedly stole Mendeecees' business contacts and made backdoor deals? Well, it turns out that Mendeecees have receipts. Sources claim that MDC's legal team has obtained emails, texts, and even phone call recordings that prove Kirk was lying to investors while posing as the person handling business affairs. But guess what? New evidence is coming to light. And if it's true, Kirk Frost may face much more than just a civil lawsuit, because this isn't just business betrayal. It's all 4-0 Demza, Zent, and Deceit-chan on a whole new level. We're supposed to believe that Kirk was stealing business deals, lying to investors, and funneling money into secret accounts. But Rashida never noticed that the walls are closing in and Kirk Frost is running out of options. The biggest question is still whether justice will be served or whether Kirk will find a way to escape the accountability once again. Stay locked in because this battle is far from over. Let's face it, Kirk has been involved in plenty of shady deals over the years, and Rashida always plays the innocent wife, acting as though she has no idea what's going on. The whole hip-hop industry is watching closely as Kirk and Mendeecees fight this legal battle. And guess what? People are already taking sides. Rumor has it that some love and hip-hop stars are secretly siding with Mendeecees because they've been waiting for Kirk to be exposed. And some of the names involved might shock you. If Rashida knew about any of this, she's not just a victim, according to reports, but an accomplice. Things get messy because if her name appears on those accounts, or if she made money off of Kirk's shady dealings, she could also face legal issues. Lil Scrappy is avoiding Kirk because he doesn't want to be involved in this chaotic situation. He was overheard saying that Kirk caused this himself. And Yandy Smith has not responded, which has led some people to doubt her loyalty to me. DJ Avix and other bloggers are also beginning to pick up the story, which suggests that the scandal is becoming more public. But guess is still standing by Kirk, Stevie J, the king of shady business dealings and messy relationships. Stevie J is reportedly one of the few people still defending Kirk, which, let's face it, doesn't help Kirk's case. The big question is what happens if Mendeecees wins this case. If the lawsuit is successful, Kirk might have to pay a sizable settlement. The DC legal team claims that Kirk's actions have caused millions of dollars in damages. But that's not even the worst part. If authorities discover that Kirk committed fraud, embezzlement, or other financial crimes, he may face criminal charges. Let's face it, if Kirk is arrested, his career is over. No more hip-hop, love, business partnerships, or industry influence. If Kirk is found guilty, what will happen to Rashida? Her entire Boss Chick brand is based on her success and independence. So if it turns out that she was covering for Kirk's shady deals, her credibility is destroyed. And if Kirk loses this case, guess what? He's going to start snitching. Yes, if Kirk realizes he's losing, he might start exposing other industry figures who have been involved in similar shady dealings. We're all waiting for the next court hearing to see if Kirk's countersuit is legitimate. If the judge dismisses Kirk's case, NBC will have an easy win. However, if Kirk fights back, this case could drag on for months or even years. And the more secrets that come out, the more desperate C will become. I can assure you that some well-known names could be the drama is far from over. If Kirk gets desperate, who else will he expose? Things are getting worse by the minute, and believe me, more shocking information is coming up. Do you think he can really get out of this situation? Or is this the end for him and Rashida? If he starts snitching, leave a comment below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the next update. Will Kirk be charged with a crime? Or will he escape with just a financial loss? Will Rashida's name be linked to this mess? And if so, what would that mean for her brand? Yandy is keeping quiet to protect herself.